Alrighty people, I'm not going to show off and go through everything I got, but this is just pretty much a small sample of what I got, and sort of at least one of each. So ripper this one. This is Scottsdale Mint Reserve Series. They have all these ones they're bringing out that just say Reserve, and it's probably, oh gee, here we go, reflecting again. It says 2014 on the side. And I didn't even see it in the picture on the internet, but if you get it right, oh yeah, there you can see it. There's a little lion's head, sort of somehow indented in amongst a whole stack of lines. And on the back, you got their classic symbol, which is, the plastic's fogging up. This is in a little plastic case. Yeah, they're lion, and then all those there, you should be, yeah, you see it now. It says Reserve, 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 and then one of them says Scottsdale. It's, that one is rather cheap. Yeah, plastic fogging up again. In terms of, you know, some of the things out of the Perth Mint and whatnot, but I mean, it doesn't look glorious, but all the same, it's a reasonable looking round that's, you know, pretty easy to identify. Now, these are the absolute cheapest. These are $2.50 over spot. They claim to be cast, but from my experience in steel manufacturing, they actually look like they've been stamped out of a sheet. Now this really seriously looks like when they punch, well, little bloomin' brackets out of a sheet. Like if you get a bracket that's supposed to be almost like a square washer, where you have a thing like this with a hole through it to act as a packer in between, you know, or a washer or something like this, you end up with these sort of bits that look pretty rough on the side, almost like it's been broken away, and that's when it's been punched out. Some of them have that, others of them don't, and they claim it's cast, but honestly, this stuff is actually cheaper than some of their second-hand stuff, like that AppMex stuff I got and all that, and even the Silver Bullet, Silver Shield stuff I got. It's cheaper than that, and when you see it, honestly, it looks like just some thing that come with some Chinese bloomin' lathe or tool that you have to assemble yourself for like a flat pack kitchen or something, because it's just a little punched out thing, and then they've just stamped in. You can probably barely see it because I barely can even in real life here. Intrinsic Tender XAG 1 troy ounce 999 fine silver, and these are actually initiated by an Australian internet forum, silverstackers.com.au, and they're done in the United States, which is probably why I had to wait about 2.5 weeks to get this stuff. Honestly, they remind me of dog treats. Now this may also be why I had to wait a while to get it. Oh, I'm going to get them up here. Yes, Royal Canadian Mint. You wouldn't believe it, this is actually cheaper than the stuff coming from Perth, from the other side of the country, and this is coming from the other side of the world. It's actually cheaper. And the cast 10 ounce Perth Mint stuff is more expensive than this minted stuff from Canada. Doesn't make sense. But it did take about 2.5 weeks to get this package, and of course, you know, they've got to send this stuff from overseas. Each of these ones, I got more than just these two actually, but never mind that. But each of these have got serial numbers on them, and yeah, they're obviously 10 ounce bars made by the Royal Canadian Mint, and as you can tell, there's a bit of French on there as well as English, and they're heavy enough. Yeah, little symbol on the back. It's like a, I don't know, like a maple leaf that went wrong. I think it's a maple leaf with an M under it. Anyway, there we go.